So, you got an anime for me?
Yes, sir, I do. And it's based on this fantasy comic book series, right? Which you sold a lot of copies.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm back. I've just got bored by the word book there. So tell me, what's this story about?
Well, it's called Attack on Titan. It's all about attacking on Titan.
I understand completely.
And so there's this kid, Eren Yeager, who wakes up crying under a tree one day.
Why was he crying?
Because he saw how we're gonna milk this thing like Harry Potter, and he wasn't a fan of that.
Oh, not being a fan of milk is lit.
Depends on your religious beliefs. And so then Eren's gonna go home and pick up Mikasa along the way.
Amazing. Having proper silverware is very important.
Silver what?
Although if you're gonna have some Mikasa spoons in there, can we also add some Mikasa bowls? Because they're kind of a package deal, you know, money-wise.
Well, no. You see, Mikasa is Eren's halfway adopted sister, who he rescued from a few human traffickers a long time ago.
It's also the name of a very common silverware brand. Oh, trust me, I know. Where do you think I stole the name from? Do you want to change the name to avoid confusion vis-a-vis Googling?
No!
Alright, but can we at least include, like, a Mikasa silverware product placement?
It's animated.
Dang it. I gotta say, you're making it really hard for me to ruin this thing.
Good, so Mikasa and Eren are gonna run home and we're gonna meet Eren's parents.
Oh, what are they like?
Well, his mom doesn't believe that children should have dreams.
What?
And his dad has this key to a basement.
Oh, what's in the basement?
The end of the show.
Oh, a very intriguing basement.
And so then Eren's dad is gonna leave, and we're gonna meet this third main character, Armin.
Great, so tell me about this Armin guy.
No, Armin.
That's what I said, Armin.
Oh, that's gonna be really infuriating later. But anyway, he's blonde and he wants to go outside the walls.
What, he wants to go to Mexico?
Nope, wrong wall.
He wants to go to China?
Even more wrong wall.
He wants to go meet the White Walkers?
Okay, so the entirety of humanity is surrounded by these 50-meter tall walls that keep out the 16-meter tall man-eating titans.
Oh, naked man-eating titans are lit.
Generally not, but in this world the titans have driven humanity to the brink of extinction, and they've only managed to survive by being behind these walls that are taller than the titans.
Oh, so they must have like super advanced technology if they're able to build these giant 50-meter tall walls.
Oh, no. They're like post-industrial revolution Europe at the most.
Oh. Well, how do they build these walls so giant then?
Hey, shut up, and so then one day a titan is gonna appear.
Didn't you just say they kind of hang around the 50-meter tall wall?
And also, aren't they like 16 meters, so it'd be like impossible for them to do any real damage?
Ah, but you see, this one is a colossal titan, so he's over 60 meters tall.
That's slightly more meters!
Yes, sir, 10 more to be exact.
And what does this extra 10-meter tall titan do exactly?
Become an eternal meme.
What? Oh, and also kick down the gates of the city to let all the other regular titans in?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's this one titan with a smile that's definitely gonna haunt your nightmares that heads straight for Eren's house.
Why does that thing go straight for Eren's house?
Because
I'm gonna need more than that.
Alright, sir, I'm gonna be honest. This story kind of revolves around having a lot of unanswered questions that are gonna get answered in future seasons. So if you could just, like, stop asking questions about the plot or the characters or, like, anything, that would be really helpful.
What if I don't want to stop asking questions?
I'll play this really annoying music.
Oh, yep, that is super annoying. So what happens with the Nightmare Fuel Titan?
Oh, well, it's gonna try and attack Eren's house, and the whole thing is just gonna come crashing down.
Oh, well, as long as his mom's okay.
And it kills Eren's mom. Okay, some people better die for that. Oh, don't worry, they will. That's the whole plot of the show.
Eren Yeager's gonna kill Titans for 24 episodes because his mom died?
That's right, sir.
I'm absolutely okay with that, to be honest. You can't mess with mothers.
No, sir, you cannot. People like them much better than they like most other humans.
They certainly do. So what happens next?
Well, all the main characters that are still alive are gonna get on this totally safe boat, and another Titan is gonna appear.
Is this one also made of Nightmare Fuel?
No, this one's made of impenetrable armor and knocks down the inner gate.
Why couldn't the Colossal Titan just break down the inner gate?
To introduce the Armored Titan as a future antagonist and no other reason.
Smart.
And so now that the walls have all been smashed, these Titans are gonna roam around freely inside of Wall Maria, which is one of humanity's 3 main walls.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what any of that means.
It means that they lost 1/3 of their territory and 25% of their population just off-screen.
Uh-oh, those are bad numbers.
And so then Eren's dad is gonna start acting really sketchy, and he's gonna disappear, but not before giving Eren the key to the end of the series.
And why does he do that?
So that the plot can happen.
That works.
Yeah, and so we're gonna skip forward 2 years, and all the main characters are gonna enroll in the military to fight the Titans.
Oh, and how does that go?
Well, we're gonna meet a bunch of main characters.
Oh, we are.
Well, we're gonna meet Jean and Sasha and Connie.
Okay, good.
Oh, and Reiner, Berthold, and Annie.
A couple more, okay.
Oh, and also Marco and Ymir and Krista.
You're still going.
And that's it for characters other than Levi and Hanji.
Oh, alright, okay.
And those are the protagonists except for Erwin and Pixies.
Okay, and you have enough time to introduce and develop these characters?
Maybe.
Kinda sounds
sounds like you don't, like, at all. But most of them are just gonna have, like, 1 or 2 defining moments and just kind of be there for the rest of the time. Well, okay then, tell me about the deal with these characters. Well, they're gonna have to learn to use this thing called ODM gear, because the only way to kill a Titan is by slashing open the back of its neck. Oh, and what's this OVM gear do? Oh, it pretty much gives them creative mode flight, but only when it's convenient for the plot. Oh, a very plot-dependent flight gear. And Eren, he's just not good at it. Why not? Because that works. But then these guys, Reiner and Berchtold, remember them? Oh, those are some of the characters. I'm almost sure of it. Yeah, that's okay. We'll learn a little more about them later, but for now, just remember that they're there. I'll try, but I don't know who those people are, to be honest. And so they're gonna take Eren and Armin to see the magical lake of plot convenience, and through the power of that magical lake, Eren's gonna learn how to use the flying plot armor. Oh, the power of magical lake magic is at it again. And then we're gonna find out that the boot camp sergeant sabotaged Eren's gear because he knew his father or something. And how does he know his father? Oh, please hold. And so we're gonna skip forward 3 years, and everyone knows how to use the magical plot flying device when I need them to. Oh, does that mean things are about to start happening? Yeah, and they're about to graduate, but like the day before that happens, they're guarding one of the walls, and the colossal Titan is gonna show up. That's the guy who was slightly taller than the wall. Yeah, he was 10 meters taller to be exact, and Eren's gonna fight it. Oh, how does that go? Oh, well, you see, he's gonna give some evil glares and let off some steam. Oh, a very steamy Titan. And Eren's almost gonna get the jump on him, but he's just gone. So let me get this straight. The 60-meter tall Titan is just gone. That's what we're going with. Right, but like, where did it go, and how did it escape? Oh, please hold. Ow, my ears! And so the Titans are gonna start flooding into the city, and it's gonna feel like all hope is lost. Uh-oh. But then the main characters are gonna activate their greatest ability. Plot armor. Oh, these plot armorless Titans better watch out. And so they're gonna be fighting the Titans, right? But then Eren's gonna see the armament stuck in a Titan's mouth, and so of course, he's gonna swap places with him. You what? Yeah, you know that thing in physics where you pull someone towards you so hard that time inverts on itself and you swap places rather than both going the direction that you were pulling? Oh, I think you might have failed physics class. Oh, shut all the way up. And so then Eren's inside a Titan's mouth and he's gotta get out of there before he's killed. Oh no, it's gonna be difficult for a plot armorless Titan to kill a very plot armored heavy main character. Actually, super simple. Barely an annoyance. Oh, really? Yeah, the Titan's just gonna bite down a little and kill our main character. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so he's dead. Because he was eaten by a Titan, and there's no way you're coming back from that. No way, Jose. Unless... No. But hear me out, what if... And no. And in conclusion... No. Okay, fine. So, main character's dead, I guess, so... What are we doing now? And so now we're gonna follow Mikasa, who's very sad about the fact that Eren's dead, because he was like her whole world. Why is that? Because he told her to fight really loudly one time, so of course, you know, she's in love with it. Right, but why would she develop this deep-seated, some might even go so far as to say unhealthy attachment to that guy after just one interaction? Please hold. Oh my, is there seriously anything in this show that does not require a massive explanation later down the line? No. Don't you worry that might make fans angry and they might tune out of the show? Well, if they do, then they can just watch the numerous spoiler videos that are gonna show up on their YouTube feed, even though they've never watched a single video about Attack on Titan. I'm assuming with spoilers like right there in the thumbnail. Yep, just right there in the thumbnail. Great, and so what does Mikasa do now that now that Eren is dead? Ah, well, she's gonna look at some sliced pomegranate. What? And prepare to die, but for some reason, her body just doesn't want to get eaten alive. Uh-huh. And so she's gonna decide that she actually wants to live, and so she's gonna face down this Titan, right? Ooh, and what's she gonna do? Is she gonna go Super Saiyan? Wrong show, and also too soon. And then this Titan behind her is gonna come up and deck the Titan in front of her. What? Yeah, and this thing's gonna have elf ears, and it's gonna roar really loud, and it just doesn't like the other Titans, so Mikasa's gonna use it to kill the other Titans. Oh wow, everyone out there must be so shocked to learn that there's a Titan out there that can kill other Titans. They will have no substantial reaction to it, and then that Titan is gonna die. Oh no. And who should pop out of his neck but Eren Yeager! That's the main character who was dead a second ago! Also, why am I screaming? That's right, sir, and he's alive, and he also killed all those other Titans because he, get this, can transform into a Titan! Yes! Yes! And so then this military commander, Pixis, is gonna show up and be like, hey, there's a giant boulder of plot convenience, like, right next to the gate. Do you think you could shift that a few inches? Oh, a very convenient plot boulder. And so Eren's like, yeah, I can do that, and he does it immediately. Just like that? Well, he's gonna burn up his imaginary family to take complete control of his Titan body power, but other than that, like, immediately. Oh, burning up your imaginary family is lit. Oh, I don't know about that sentence. I don't love how it sounded either, but I said it, and there's no taking that back. And so then the hole's sealed, and the crisis has all been averted, only after 120 deaths. Hey, where was the Colossal Titan? Or for that matter, the Armored Titan? Why wouldn't they just immediately reopen the hole? Or for that matter, why didn't they even try to stop Eren from plugging it? Oh! Come on! And then we're gonna have this trial where all the higher-ups are gonna decide if Aaron's a threat to humanity or not.
He just saved the entirety of humanity. They kind of all owe him their lives.
Yeah, but if humans are incredibly stupid in this story, then we can't give the people what they want.
Titan on Titan violence?
Titan law and order. Oh.
You think people are gonna enjoy that?
Probably, but we're still gonna do it so that we can introduce Levi, Hanji, and Arrow.
Those are people that you may have mentioned previously. I'm not entirely sure.
They are, sir. In fact, these guys are the leaders of the Survey Corps, which is a group that goes on expeditions beyond the wall, and they want Aaron.
And do they manage to get him?
They do, and he only loses a few teeth in the process.
Well, great. Win for them. So what do they want with him?
Because they want to use him as bait to lure out the other special titans who they believe are humans hiding in their midst. Oh, wait!
Aha! I got you to admit actual plot details. Finally!
Oh, you did, sir, and in exchange, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill Marco.
Is he a main character too? I honestly don't know anymore.
He was, and so he's kind of like the happy, cheerful, relatable guy that makes you forget you're in a Titan-filled dystopia, and so then everyone's gonna find out that he's dead, yeah.
Well, how did he die?
Off screen, and also... that's it! I'm buying an AMP off Craigslist. And so all the main characters are gonna join the Survey Corps, except for this one girl, Annie.
A girl, huh? What's she like?
Well, she's blonde and she roundhouse kicks people if they get too close to her.
And what about her arc in the story? I just told you.
Okay. And so then everyone's gonna set off on an expedition beyond the walls to try and establish a base out there, right?
And how's that go?
Well, almost immediately we're gonna see this weird Titan.
Ooh, is it the Armored Titan?
No.
Ooh, is it the Colossal Titan? No, it's the female Titan.
Oh.
Don't you think that maybe you should pay off the antagonists that you've already previously set up before you introduce new ones?
Well, sir, you should have thought about that before making me spill crucial plot details that you already should have known.
Oh, that's true. I did do that. I can't deny having done that.
And so this female Titan is gonna attack Reiner and Armin, and Reiner's gonna get his head smashed in like little grape.
Oh, no! I
think.
But then he survives without a scratch.
How?
Oh, please hold.
But then the female Titan is gonna change direction and start moving towards Aaron.
Why is that? And don't you dare play that music again.
But you asked a question pertaining to significant plot details to be revealed in an upcoming season. I can't not play the music. It's in the contract.
What contract?
The one on your coffee mug over there.
What? By drinking this coffee, you agree that in any instance where you, anime producer guy, asks about significant plot details to be revealed in an upcoming season of Attack on Titan to be punished by the playing of indescribably terrible hold music.
And did you drink the coffee?
I did, yeah, I kinda did, yeah, you got me on that one.
Yeah, I did.
And that, kids, is why you never accept coffee from coworkers.
What kids have coworkers?
The ones putting out all the merch over, over there.
Wait, do we use sweatshops?
Well, legally no, but in every other way, yes.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, the female Titan's gonna show up to where Aaron is and kill a bunch of red shirts.
Oh, what does Aaron do?
Keep on running away on a horse that the female Titan is actively gaining on.
That does sound like a smart choice.
But then Aaron's gonna release a bunch of traps and actually capture the female Titan.
Oh, and how'd he manage to set all that up?
Off screen.
That works.
But then the female Titan is gonna scream bloody murder, and a bunch of Titans are gonna come around and bloody murder her by eating her.
Okay, that's a move for sure. That is a move.
But then someone in a hood is gonna come around and start killing Aaron and his red shirt buddies, and it turns out that it's the female Titan who escaped.
Off screen?
Off screen.
Perfect. And what's Aaron gonna do?
Well, you see, he's gonna transform into a Titan.
Okay, here we go.
And get his head just immediately knocked off by a perfect roundhouse kick. Oh. Do you think you could add in just like a little bit of Titan on Titan action? Nope, and then the female Titan is gonna eat Aaron, and then Levi and Mikasa are gonna chase her.
Why would they chase her?
I mean, statistically speaking, if a man-eating Titan put a man in their mouth, they probably have eaten that man. Well, no, in this case, the man-eating Titan did not eat the very eatable man that was in their eating hole.
That checks out, yeah.
And so then Levi's gonna go Super Saiyan to distract the female Titan.
Did he do that?
Apparently, Mikasa's gonna get Aaron out of the female Titan's mouth.
Oh, good.
But then...
Oh, now what happens next?
Everyone's all home safe.
Didn't a lot of people die, though?
Yeah, but they were red shirts, so we're not gonna really spend any time feeling sad about them, emotionally speaking, except for the female ones, of course. You gotta feel something for that.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But then the brass is gonna hear about this mission and be like, oh no, Aaron's gotta get executed.
He just fought and put his life on the line to defeat an intelligent Titan that only appeared because he was there, and they would have captured if it weren't for the fact that Titan cannibalism exists. It seems like they're throwing away their best card here.
Well, you gotta remember that the humans are all incredibly stupid.
Oh yeah, you did mention that.
And so the Survey Corps have this plan to get Aaron out of the city, but they need Annie to help.
Wait, who was that? That name sounds kind of familiar, actually.
That one girl who didn't join the Survey Corps, but throws a mean roundhouse kick.
Oh, yeah, it was the roundhouse kick girl. Hey! Didn't the female Titan do roundhouse kicks? How you see the thing about that is shut up about that. Shutting all the way up. So Annie's gonna try and sneak Eren, Armin, and Mikasa out of the capital, right? But she refuses to go down this dark tunnel. Okay. And that immediately gives away her identity as the female Titan. Oh, it does? Yeah, because if you were a Titan and you went underground and tried to transform, then you would be trapped. So if you're not gonna go underground, then you're clearly a Titan in disguise. Maybe she's afraid of dark places. Maybe she's got claustrophobia. Maybe she knows that there are extra guards down there that she doesn't want them to run into. It seems like there's a lot of other explanations besides just being the female Titan. So she turns out to be the female Titan. Oh, she does. Yeah, now that she's outed, she's gonna laugh like a normal person. What are you talking about? The way she laughs, it's perfectly normal. I mean, yeah, okay, I guess. And so then a bunch of guys are gonna rush her and pin her to the ground and put a gag over her mouth. Oh, that's gonna sound just so bad out of context. Probably, but she's gonna use this ring that has a hidden blade on it to transform. Uh-oh. And then Eren's gonna try to transform to fight her, but he's got some performance anxiety. Oh, I've got a pill for that, actually. No, not that kind of performance anxiety. He's like, he doesn't want to kill this girl that he's been friends with for 3 years, but was developed totally off screen. Oh, and now what's he gonna do? He's gonna be impaled through the heart with a wooden spike and be like, hey, screw you, Annie, and transform. Oh, that is a very screwable moment. Oh, that's gonna sound just the worst out of context. Which part? Just all of it. Oh, yeah, actually, you know what? I think I hear it. Yeah, sorry about that. So what's Eren gonna do now that he's ready to screw Annie? Oh, you did it a second time. I don't think you got it at all. Oh, I didn't? Whoops. Whoopsie. And so then Eren's gonna attack Annie, which is gonna lead us to the climax of the season. What's gonna happen in the all-important climax? You're still doing it, but I think you're gonna like this next part. It's gonna go, oh, very cool. Pew, pew, zoom, ding, dang, dong. Oh, I love it. Smash, crash, dash. What? Oh, sorry, that's smash, crash, bash, dash. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, great. So we're gonna have exploding glass, Titans punching each other, more exploding glass, killing a church full of very alive people, and just even more exploding glass. Oh, my testosterone levels are dangerously high. And so eventually, Annie's gonna try and climb the wall to escape, but Mikasa's gonna cut off her fingers and be like, hey, Annie, fall. Oh. Imagine it's gonna look a lot cooler than it sounds. Probably, yeah, but then Eren's gonna be on fire, and he's gonna climb on top of Annie, pin her down, and try to rip her main body out of the Titan's neck. Oh, and so the fire just doesn't hurt him, like he doesn't have pain receptors over his Titan body? Well, sir, he absolutely does. We established them in a previous fight, but shut up about it. Shutting right up about it. And so then Eren's gonna hesitate because he realizes he doesn't actually want to eat this person. Oh, so his want to screw her wore off, huh? I'm sending a letter to HR, but apparently it did, yeah. So what does Annie do? She's gonna crystallize herself in a crystal that's so crystally that no one's gonna be able to break through it. What's that crystal made of? Plot armor. That makes sense, actually. And so then humanity's got an evil Titan in custody, but because they can't actually interrogate her, they're just gonna put her underground for a few seasons. Seems about right. But then we're gonna see that a piece of the wall is gonna fall off and reveal there was a Titan's face under that thing, and so then we're done. Oh boy, now that was a crazy twist to end on. Oh yeah. Some might even say sadistic. I mean, what was that Titan even doing in there? Oh my gosh, you know, maybe do you think that posing all these questions and not answering like any of them is gonna make the fans kind of upset? Well, we're not Prometheus, or for that matter, Evangelion. We actually will answer these questions at a future date. Alright, if you say so, I guess. And it's not as if this method of storytelling will become anything revolutionary. Can you imagine? So, you have an anime for me? Yes, sir, I do, and it's called Rising of the Shield Hero. Oh, so who is this guy, and why is he gonna rise? Well, he's this guy Naofumi. He gets teleported to another world and is given the title of the Shield Hero. Nice. One little thing, though. Can he maybe not be the Shield Hero? What? It's just that of all the weapons you could have picked, like, why'd you pick the most boring one? Because. Fair enough. So there are gonna be these 3 other heroes, the sword, bow, and spear heroes, right? Oh, some more interesting customization options do exist. But pretty soon you realize that these guys are just completely incompetent and selfish in every way. What? Yeah, and also no one in the kingdom actually likes Naofumi. What'd he do to them? Well, they don't hate him, they just hate the idea of the shield hero. Okay, well, why is that? Unclear, but then there's this princess girl who's like, I'll join your party. I see, so she's his love interest, right? I can see how you might think that. Yeah. So then she's gonna steal all his money items and then tell everyone that Naofumi touched her without consent. I'm sorry, what did you just say? So there's a nice princess, right? Okay. And she's actually an evil princess. Okay. And she tells everyone that Naofumi did stuff that he shouldn't have. And he didn't, right? Absolutely not. Kill her. What? Kill her now. You know, I kind of actually have a plan for where this is gonna go. Does it end up with her head on the chopping block? It might. Alright, then what happens next? Well, Naofumi's gonna set out on a journey to rebuild his reputation, right? Fair enough. And he's gonna buy a slave girl called Raptalia, who's half human, half raccoon. I'm sorry, did you just say slave? I did, sir. So in short, you've got three very self-centered here on one who is forced to resort to some very non-heroic methods. That is correct. Is any part of this isekai happy and funny? Well, eventually Naofumi's gonna have to fight the waves, right? What are those? Like giant disasters that the heroes were summoned to fight. Okay. And the heroes defeat the first wave, but then the spear hero challenges Naofumi to a duel and the evil princess cheats. And that's funny. Wait for it. And then Naofumi's gonna get a bird to ride on and challenge the spear hero to a race after he levies a heavy tax on a village. This has gone from infuriating to slightly inspiring all the way back to boring, but it's really not fun. And then the spear hero's gonna fall off his bird. Sir? Sorry, I'm usually laughing way more by now, so it just kind of all came spilling out. So was it worth the wait? Not at all. What happens next? So Naofumi's gonna meet this other princess, Melty, right? Great, another evil princess. Actually, this one's the good princess. Oh, in that case, she sounds great. Yeah, so the second wave's gonna hit and all the heroes are just arguing with each other. Okay. Then this girl Glass is gonna show up. Ooh, what's she like? She's probably nice, but for now she's evil. Evil Glass. You got it, sir. And so Naofumi's gonna fight her and reveal that he's actually way stronger than the other hero. Why is that? Because struggle builds character or something. I don't know. That works. So after that, the kingdom's gonna make everyone think that Naofumi kidnapped Melty and put a bounty on his head. Oh no, how's he gonna evade the entire kingdom's forces, not to mention 3 cardinal heroes? Very easily. Oh, okay. Then Naofumi's gonna realize that something's not quite right because of reasons, so he tells the sword hero to investigate the church. Is he on good terms with the sword hero? Not really, but the bow and sword hero listen and they die in an explosion. No, they don't. No, they don't. And so then after Naofumi meets with the current bird queen, who may or may not have been raised by the past shield hero. Sounds like a very interesting story. Are you gonna explain any of it at all? Not really, no. Oh, so then after talking to the bird queen, Naofumi's gonna try to talk things out with the spear hero, but then he thinks that Naofumi killed the bow and sword hero. Hey, I've been meaning to ask, what are these other 3 heroes' names? Yeah, I guess they don't really have a name. Do you want to give them names? Not really. Okay. And so then it's revealed that the 3 heroes church thinks that the 4 heroes are unworthy and need to die. Why? Because you got about one more because pass in you before you actually have to start thinking these things through. Noted. And the Pope is going to bring out a mega weapon, right? Alright, this sounds good. And he's going to kill them all. No, he's not. Yeah, no, not at all, actually. The 4 heroes are going to work together to defeat him. Well, that sounds like a good ending to the season. Oh, no, not quite yet. What? Yeah, so the queen is going to return and just absolutely clean house. Oh, great. What's she going to clean out? She's going to put that evil princess on a tribunal and make her admit that she made up everything in front of the whole kingdom. Yes, yes, yes! The king's also gonna get removed because of his obvious prejudice towards the shield hero. Oh, yeah! They're both gonna have their heads put on the chopping block. The prophecy has come true! Then Naofumi's gonna save them. What? Yeah, he's gonna decide that they just don't need to die. They need to die. Do they really, though? Death to all! Whoa, whoa, sir, calm down. Sorry, lost control there for a second. So what is it you want to do? Just make them change their names to something super embarrassing. And so everyone's gonna go to an island to relax. Sounds relaxing. Yeah, we're gonna meet these guys Larik and Threes, who are nice, however they're kind of strange. Are they bad guys? No, maybe. Why'd you say maybe? And so everyone's gonna do some leveling up, right? Oh, cool, I like leveling. The wave is gonna hit. Of course it is. And so everyone's gonna fight it, right? Okay. And then Glass is gonna show up again. Or a rematch. And then we find out that Larik and Threes are working with Glass. Call it, give me $5. This wasn't a bet. Fine, I'll just deduct it from your paycheck. What? So does Naofumi kill them all? Kind of, he sends them back home. Where's that? In season 2. Ah, very well then. So what did you think? Honestly, it was rather quite epic. So can I expect a season 2? You know what? If season 2 is half as good as this, you will probably get greenlit. Half as good. Okay, got it. Wait, no. I did not actually mean. So, you have an anime for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Demon Slayer, and it's based on a manga. Is the manga better than anything we could make? Probably so. Well, great then. What's it about? So it starts out with this boy, Tanjiro, in 1910s Japan, working as a charcoal maker, as a mother and 5 siblings, one of whom is called Nezuka. Okay, what are the other people's names? I don't know. You don't know the names of your main characters? I forgot. What, are you gonna kill them off screen or something? Well, now I kinda have to. Wait, seriously? So yeah, Tanjiro comes back home one day and finds his entire family dead. Oh my. Yeah, it's pretty sad. Even sweet Nezuko? No, she's alive. Well, how'd she survive? I mean, surely she would be dead. What if she became a demon? Oh, demons are sweet. Yes, they are, sir. So what happens next? Well, Tanjiro's gonna try to take her to get help, but then is stopped by this guy, Tomioka Gi. Oh, what's his backstory? He's the water Hashira. Okay, but does he have like a family, siblings? Why is he even there? Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way away from my spine about this character. Okay, let me get away from that thing. So Tomioka then guides Tanjiro to his former master, Urukadaki, who teaches Tanjiro the ways of the Force. Say what? Yep. I meant how to become a demon slayer so we can save his sister. Right, she's a demon. How did that happen? Well, sir, there's this guy who can turn people into demons with his blood. Oh, cool. What's he like? No one's ever met him. Then how do they know about it? Unclear and unimportant. Alright then. So Tanjiro's gonna train to become a demon slayer. Oh, cool. What does that involve? So you swing a sword. At a rock. For 2 years. 2 years? How many episodes is that gonna be? Probably too many. Alright, well we can turn it into a montage, I guess. What happens after 2 years? Tanjiro goes to this thing called Final Selection, where all the candidates become demon slayers, fight it out until there's only one remaining. I'm sorry, what? Yep, wrong script. I meant they go to the top of a mountain and fight demons for a few days. And if they pass, then they're a demon slayer. Yes, sir. What's stopping them from leaving and just saying they were there the whole time? Absolutely nothing. Well, okay then. So Tanjiro survives the Final Selection with only 3 other people. Wait, how did he survive? Well, sir, he fought hard and he took revenge. All very vague and undescriptive words. So anyway, then Tanjiro gets his hands on his sword, which can kill demons because it's made from the sun, which also kills demons. Oh, sun swords are awesome. So awesome. So then what happens next? Well, then Tanjiro goes out to kill some demons with Nezuko when they're in Tokyo, and suddenly Tanjiro smells the demon who killed his family. What, he smelled him in a city full of thousands of people? How's that work? I guess he could have super smelling powers. Awesome, can you think of a reason why? Not at all. Okay then. So Tanjiro then follows the smell and meets Michael Jackson. Say what? Oh, I meant Kabutsujin Muzan, the Demon King. Wait, no one's ever met this guy in a whole 1,000 years and Tanjiro finds him just like that? Just like that, sir. Man, I can't imagine how many people are gonna die from this fight. Actually, sir, there is no fight. But this guy kept his identity hidden for 1,000 years. Surely he'd want to kill anyone who found it. Oh, you'd think, but he doesn't. He just sends a ball and arrow demon to do it. Sounds like Tanjiro and Nezuko are gonna have a hard time with that. Actually, it's gonna be super simple. Barely an annoyance. Oh, really? Yeah, you see, there are these 2 good demons who give Tanjiro the sight so he can ward off the enemy attacks. Oh, you mean there are good demons? I can't wait to see how they navigate the world and, broke free of Muzan. Oh, actually, sir, you're never gonna see them again. Wait, what? Yeah. So anyway, Tanjiro goes off to find Zenitsu, a student of the lightning form. Ooh, this guy sounds cool. Actually, sir, he's a complete wimp who's afraid of demons in every way. So why is he a demon slayer then? Because his grandpa made it. Alright then. So Tanjiro and Zenitsu go to this mansion where they meet a Nosuke, a huge boar-like creature. Okay, what's he look like? I just said he's a boar-like creature. So he doesn't have a face? I mean, I guess he has a face, but... Oh, make it a girl's face. What? Really confused the audience as to who this guy is. Okay, he's got a girl's face. Yes! So anyway, Tanjiro and his new friends leave. Wait, was there any demons they had to kill? Oh yeah, but they weren't important. Alright then. So then Tanjiro and Ko set off to a mountain where they meet a bunch of other demon slayers covered in webs. Why are they covered in webs? Well, the demon family who lives there are all like spiders, so they all use webs. But do you have any idea how hard it would be for someone to move threads in such a precise way to maneuver another human being, not to mention several? What if they were magic threads? Oh yes, that way we don't have to offer any explanation at all. Yeah, so Tanjiro and Ko split up and Zenitsu gets poisoned by a spider. Oh no. Yeah, so he's got about an hour left before he turns into a spider, unless he can kill the spider and make him release his technique. Technique is rubbing along another IP there. Okay, what about Blood Demon art? Super original. Originality is cool, sir. Oh, but Zenitsu, I'm gonna miss him. Oh no, sir, he's gonna kill the spider. What, you mean the utterly useless guy who didn't want to kill demons in the first place? Yeah, well, you see, when he's passed out, he does want to kill demons. I'm sorry, what? I figure this way we can actually have him be competent when it matters and be comic relief the rest of the time. Gotta love that. Yes, sir. So meanwhile, Inosuke is fighting this giant demon who almost kills him. Then Tomioka shows up and cuts him like it was nothing. He was from earlier in the show! Yes, he was, sir. And it's revealed that this big guy was not actually a 12 Kizuki. Wait, what that? Like, the most powerful demons that directly serve Muzan. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be like a big reveal that this Rui guy who's fighting Tanjiro and Nezuko is actually the 12 Kizuki. So Tanjiro's gonna kill this guy super easily too. Actually, sir, he's gonna really struggle. Wait, struggle? I didn't think that was allowed. It usually isn't, sir, but since this is the big boss of the season, we need to see the character struggle at least a little bit. Okay, so then what happens? Well, after Tanjiro and Nezuko are beaten senseless, Tanjiro has a flashback of his father. Wait, that's the male parent everyone has. That's right, sir. So through this flashback, we learn that Tanjiro's family practices a Kagura to ward off evil spirits, and it was his father's final wish that Tanjiro inherit this Kagura. Okay. Then Tanjiro's gonna go berserk, and you're gonna see his water turn into fire in a single frame. Yes! Yeah, we're gonna have this epic music playing, and Nezuko's gonna use her blood demon art to burn all the threads. Wait, she's a blood demon art? You're ruining the moment. Sorry. Continue. And so Tanjiro then cuts through Rui's head with the broken end of his sword, and it's going to be one of the most iconic scenes of all time. Oh wow, so Rui's dead then. Oh no, he cuts off his own head to avoid Tanjiro. So that amazing scene was pretty much worthless then. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so then what happens? Well, Tomioka shows up and kills Rui like it's nothing. Seems to be a common theme. It seems so, sir. And then what? Well, then the Demon Slayers are going to try to kill Nezuko. Makes sense, she's a demon after all. And then Tanjiro's going to get taken to the Master's Palace where we're going to meet the Hashira. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask, who or what are these Hashira? Future plot points, sir. Well, okay then. Yeah, so then the Master decides Nezuko's on their side and lets them go. Okay. And then he and his friends go to a place called the Butterfly Mansion for some rehabilitation training. Sir? Whoa, I'm up. I just heard the drone of another montage and fell right asleep, so what's up? So yeah, we're gonna go to this place called the Infinity Castle, and then what? And it turns out Muzan has summoned all the lower ranks of the 12 Kizuki. I like where this is going, because you're gonna tell them to hunt down Tanjiro to avenge their fallen brother or something. No sir, he's gonna kill them like flies. Wait, what? Yeah, so he says the lower ranks keep dying while the upper ranks have remained unchanged for over 1,000 years, so he just kinda, massacres them all. But doesn't that help the Demon Slayers out, like, a lot? I didn't really think of that. Well, maybe one can survive. Okay, sure, lower one survives, and Muzan tells them to go kill Tanjiro. Okay, and then what happens? He doesn't kill Tanjiro. Oh, shocking. Yeah, instead Tanjiro and his friends are gonna get summoned to the Mugen train to help Rengoku. Who's that? He's the Fire Hashira. You mean future plot point. Right, you are, sir. So anyway, the team departs for the train station and gets on the train. Ooh, I can't wait to see what happens on that train. Oh, and we're done. Wait, done? Yeah, that was the first season. Wasn't that a little anticlimactic? I'm sorry, what is this word you've just said? Doesn't matter. Look, I think it sounds good, and I'm prepared to greenlight this project. Cool, so how do you think it would do? Honestly, it seems like a use of tired out tropes and similar themes that I've seen hundreds of other places before. I honestly don't think it'll be that big. So, you have an anime for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Sword Art Online. Oh, that title's gonna need some explaining. Yeah, so that's the name of a virtual MMORPG. Oh, we don't make video games, but thanks for coming in. No, it's a game that's made up for the show. Oh, we don't make made-up games either. Do you need your parking validated on the way out? Okay, I have an anime that revolves around a game. Oh, you should have just said so. So what's this thing about? Well, it takes place in November 2022, and there's this new VR game called Sword Art Online. 10 years in the future, huh? Do you think we can make this real by that point? I don't see why not. I hear Zuckerberg is already on board. Oh, cool. I can't wait to make the one-to-one recreation of a game based on an anime based on a game. Yeah, you might want to hold off on that. Why? Because this game is the kind that traps you inside it, and if you die in there, you die in the real world. So why don't we want to make that? Because of ethics? Oh, I'm just kidding. Oh, good. For a second there, I thought you were gonna call me out for being a soulless money-making producer. No, not at all. What happens in this thing? Well, they gotta get out of this place, right? Uh-huh. But to do that, they've got to defeat 100 floors of this dungeon. Sounds like it's gonna be difficult. Actually, it's gonna be super simple. Barely an annoyance. Oh, really? Yeah, so they get to the 75th floor in 2 years. Do we want to show the journey there at all? That sounds nice, but they get there in the first half of the season, so yeah, no. Fair enough. So let's talk characters. So there's the main character, Kirito. Oh, is this guy really cool looking with a bunch of dark clothing? Yeah. Is he gonna have to work his way up the ranks and find out how he can be useful? Not really, he's just incredibly OP right from the start. Say what? Yeah, so he was a beta tester, so he just kind of knows everything about the game already. So nothing was changed in between the beta testing and the actual game being released. Apparently not. Okay then. He's also got this dual wield skill that makes him more powerful than anyone else. Why does he have that? He has like the fastest reaction time or something. It doesn't really matter. Do we maybe want to show his journey a little bit more? Listen sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way away from my spine about why Kirito is using creative mode right from the start. Okay, let me get away from that thing. Then we have Asuna. Oh, who's she? Well, she dresses in red and she's Kirito's wife / girlfriend / plot device. Well, which is it? All of them. Sometimes. Maybe. Fair enough. And who else is there? Well, there's a small whiny girl. Huh? Blacksmith whiny girl. Hold up. And whiny best friend. Wait just a moment. Who are these people? Well, they're very interesting characters that are just gonna kind of be there. Does that seem a little unfair to the characters and the actors portraying them as well? I don't think so. Fair enough. So how did they get out of there? Well, Kirito realized the leader of Asuna's guild is just kind of immortal. Wow, how's he realize that? Because he was the only person to ever beat Kirito in a duel. So if you can beat Kirito in a duel, then you must be cheating. Pretty much, yeah. Kinda sounds less like an astute observation and more like he's being a sore loser. Hey, shut up. So Kirito then turns out to be right. Shocking. And this guy, Heathcliff, is the creator of the game, and he challenges Kirito to a duel where he'll set everyone free if Kirito wins. Why doesn't he just kill them and continue with his master plan that he's probably spent years planning? Well, you see, the thing about that is, don't think about it. Well, alright then. So Kirito fights off Heathcliff and then, wait, let me guess. He defeats him. Heathcliff kills Asuna. Oh no, wife / girlfriend / plot device is dead. Then Kirito enters God mode and defeats Heathcliff. Oh, there it is. And then Kirito's in the afterlife with Asuna and Heathcliff. Oh, really? And they watch the entirety of Sword Art Online just crumble before their eyes. With the people inside it? They're already logged out, probably. Okay then. So Kirito asks Heathcliff why he did it, and then he's just like, who knows? He knows. He's the one who did all this. You mean to tell me he doesn't really have a reason? Well, you see, sir, I was gonna fill that in later, but then I just didn't want to. Okay, then, I guess. So how's this thing end? Yeah, so Kirito wakes up in the hospital in the real world after 2 years and starts looking for Asuna. Okay, well, that sounds like something. And then it's time for part 2. Whoa, there's more. So much excruciatingly more, sir. Okay, let's just stick with part 1 for now. Okay, then, so how do you think it'll do? Well, I think it's 2012 and there are only so many animes airing per season, so whatever we do is probably gonna be a big hit. So, you have an anime for me? Yes, sir, I do. It's called Jujutsu Kaisen, and it's based on a bunch of magic wizard people. Sounds interesting. Tell me about this thing. So, basically, there are these things called curses that are formed from the negative emotions of people. So, what do these things look like? Well, it's a whole range of things, from actual humanoid creatures, okay, to giant building-sized abominations. Oh, so this is like a dystopian world where curses have taken over, right? No, sir. Wait, how do people miss curses the size of buildings? Same way muggles miss magic in Harry Potter. Oh, gotcha. That undescriptive explanation makes complete sense. And anyway, there are these sorcerers whose job it is to, kill the curses. Okay, then let's talk characters. Indeed, sir. So it's gonna follow this kid, Itadori Yuji, who's like insanely strong for no reason. What? Yeah, in the first scene, he's just gonna casually break the world record for shot put. Well, so he's like a sorcerer who doesn't try to hide his powers. No, sir, he's just that strong naturally. Well, I'm convinced. So anyway, then Yuji's grandpa's gonna die. Oh no. Yeah, but then he's gonna tell Yuji to save others and hint that his parents were someone special. Who are they? I don't know. Fair enough. So what happens after his grandpa dies? Well, there's this sorcerer called Megumin who's trying to locate a finger at Yuji's school. Like a regular finger? No, sir, like a magic finger. It belonged to the king of curses, Roman Skuna. Oh, who's he? He's the king of curses. Fair enough. So then what happens? Well, Megumin's gonna meet Yuji and find out that some of his friends are actually unwrapping the finger at the school. Okay. And then a bunch of curses are gonna show up. Oh no. Yeah, so Yuji and Megumin have to go save them. Okay. And so then Megumin brings out these cool dogs that he can control. Do I spy a cute little money-making dog? Yes, you do, sir. And it has a twin as well. Oh, twins earn double the money. Yes, sir, they do. So anyway, Megumin's dogs do like nothing, so then Yuji jumps up 3 stories and breaks through the freaking window to defeat the curse. Oh, so did he get some powers? No, sir, he's still just a normal guy. A normal guy who can jump up 3 stories and break through a window? Yes, sir. Well, that sounds very normal. Yes, sir, but then Yuji's gonna have to eat the finger. Isn't that thing like thousands of years old? Yes. Wouldn't it have like multiple diseases on it? Probably so. Well, alright then. So then Yuji's body gets taken over by Skuna, who's like, well, it's time to eat the women and children now. Oh no. Yeah, but then it turns out that Yuji's a once-in-a-lifetime vessel who can control Skuna. Wait, why is he a once-in-a-lifetime vessel? Unclear and unimportant. Fair enough. So then this guy, Gojo Satoru, appears. Oh, what's his deal? He's God. What? He's Jesus Christ. Try again. He's James Bond. One more time. He's a teacher at Jujutsu High School, and he's like the strongest ever, like no one good or bad can match him. Oh cool, so what's his weakness? He doesn't have one. But every super strong character has like one giant weakness. That's like the rule. Listen, sir, I'm gonna need you to get all the way away from my spine about how this character is literally an unkillable guy. Well, let me get off of that thing. So anyway, then Gojo takes Yuji to enroll in Jujutsu Technical High School. Oh, that sounds super cool. What do they teach you there? Nothing at all. What? Oh yeah, you will never see a teacher teaching at this school. Sounds like my high school. What? Anyway, then we meet Kugisaki Nobara. Oh, what's she like? She hits people with hammers and uses a voodoo doll to kill people. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's pretty scary. Well, are there any other main characters I need to know about? Well, they're the second years. We've got Inumaki Toga, who can make people explode if he tells them to. Kinda freaky. There's also Maki, who can't see curses, so she wears glasses and wields $5 billion weapons to compensate. What? And lastly, there's a panda. So this is a person wearing a panda onesie that's somehow magic, right? No sir, just a walking, talking, wisecracking panda. Well, that is a wide cast of characters. And now it's time for the villain. Oh, you're not done. Not by a long shot. So there's Jogo, the cursed spirit of volcano. Okay. Hanami, the cursed spirit of the forest. Mahito, the cursed spirit of hating other people. Oh, hating other people is awesome. It is, sir. In fact, I hate you tremendously. What? And lastly, there's Geto, who's a cursed user who's like the king of everyone there, and he seems to know like everything. Oh, what's his deal? He's important. Anything else? Not until the sequel? Can't wait. So what's the actual story of this show? So usually Megumin and Kugisaki go on a mission to a prison. Then it turns out that a special grade has taken over the prison and they need to get out. What's a special grade? It's like the strongest of cursed spirits. Wait, so they knowingly sent first-year students into a very dangerous situation with a cursed spirit they couldn't possibly hope to kill? Yes, sir. Wow, neglect for the children's safety is very abhorrent. It is, sir. So then Yushi's gonna let Skuna out to kill the thing. I imagine that's gonna be hard. Actually, it's gonna be super simple. Barely an annoyance. Oh, really? Yes, then Skuna realizes that Yushi can't turn back, and so he goes on a gigantic murder spree. But why couldn't Yushi turn back? So the rest of this arc can happen. Fair enough. Yeah, and how's he come back to life? Skuna just kinda lets him. Wow, this guy's got super weird priorities. Yes, he does. So Gojo decides that Yuji needs to train up and also keep the fact that he's alive hidden from his friend. But why? Unclear, but Gojo said it, so he's probably right. Well, okay, Gojo says so. Yeah, so then Jogo tries to kill Gojo, but then it's revealed that, nothing can touch Gojo. What? Yeah, then he's gonna reveal that he's got like some crazy eyes. Ooh, what kind of crazy eyes? The kinds that will make girls' knees give out. Is that good? That's what we're going with. Okay, so then what happens? Gojo uses domain expansion. What's that? It's kind of like if you just said, hey, I want to win now. So it's like an ultimate move. The most ultimate of ultimate moves. Well, that sounds like a very cool fight. Is it important to the plot at all? Not really, I just wanted a cool Gojo scene. Fair enough, so then what happens? Well, Yushi's gonna go on this mission with this guy Nanami who doesn't like him. Oh, give him like a really weird tie. What? Like a bright yellow tie against a gray suit? Make it look super weird. Why? Well, in all honesty, I lost a bet in Cabo, so now I have to make a character with a very ugly green tie. Well, alright then. So what happens with this Nanami guy? Well, he and Yushi go to meet this sweet kid Junpei who doesn't realize that he's a sorcerer. Oh, so they're gonna take him back to Jujutsu High School with. He immediately dies. I feel very betrayed. But then there's this massive battle between Yuji, Nanami, and Mahito. Oh, does this battle help advance the plot forward at all? Nope, everyone survives to see the sequel. Are any of these battles gonna have any lasting impact? Not for a while, sir. Well, okay then. Then it's time for the exchange event. What's the exchange event? It's a team battle with Jujutsu High School and their sister school in Kyoto. But why are they making Jujutsu sorcerers fight each other when they should be fighting the curses? Well, see, the thing about that is, shut up. Shutting right up. And then Gojo reveals that Yushi's still alive to his friends and they're pretty upset. Well, yeah, their friend was lying about being dead. Of course they'd be upset. And then they're immediately over it in the next scene. That's the perfect amount of time to be upset at someone. Yeah, so then this exchange event starts and Yuji meets this giant Toto. Oh, who's he? He's a giant from the other school who beat up Megumin when he didn't give the correct preference in women. Oh, wow, so what does Yuji do? He gives him the correct answer. Well, what's the answer? Jennifer Lawrence, apparently. Oh, smart. People will recognize that name. It is. So anyway, Yuji and Toto are best friends now. They're gonna say, like, brother a lot. Oh, I'm sure that won't get annoying. Actually, it won't. It's gonna be pretty endearing, probably. Okay, good. So then what happens? Well, Hanmi shows up with a veil that Gojo can't get through. Okay. And then Yuji breaks the world record for black flashes. What's that? A KO. Well, fair enough. This guy really seems to like to break world records. And then he and Toto are gonna teleport around while dancing like it's a music video. Oh, cool. Don't you want to know why they can teleport? Not really. Okay, well then Gojo breaks the veil and does this really cool thing where it uses blue and red to make purple. That's how you make purple. It is, sir. And then what happens? It pretty much nukes the whole school in a giant purple light. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah! And then it's revealed that Mahito actually collected a bunch of Sukuna's fingers and special grade cursed objects from the school. Wait, so there was a plan in place this whole time? It sure didn't seem like it, huh? Not at all. So then what? They all play baseball and Tokyo wins the exchange event. Oh, a very predictable win. Oh, is that predictable? Very. Oh, oopsie. Well, that was a pretty great season 1. Oh, whoa, we're not done. What? Yeah, after the event, Megumin, Kugisaki, and Yuji go out and realize that a curse is killing people. Kinda seems like an underwhelming finale. And then 3 special grades show up. Oh, I take it all back. Yeah, so they're each gonna end up killing a special grade. Oh, very large progress in a short amount of time with little explanation. And Megumin is gonna do a domain expansion. How do you manage an ultimate move like that? Because. Fair enough. So they're each gonna kill a special grade and then Gojo is gonna bribe Money Lady. Wait, who's the Money Lady? Well, she's a- Wait, I just realized I don't care. But why is Gojo bribing her? So that she can help the first and second years get promoted to first grade sorcerers. Oh, what's that mean? It means we can actually match them up against the villains in the sequel. Oh, so does that mean a future giant really hard to follow battle? Probably. So the season ends with a really cool shot of everyone's faces. Oh, awesome. So what do you think? Well, hey, look, I think it sounds cool and I can't wait to see what happens next. Yeah, I like that idea, but what if we did not that? What? So, you have an anime for me? Yes, sir, I do. And you know how Marvel kind of has a monopoly on superheroes? Yeah, and honestly, we've been stumped about how to fix that. Well, me and the guys have come up with a brilliant idea. What's that? What if we combined Harry Potter and superheroes to make a show where people with superpowers go to high school and learn how to be heroes? That is brilliant! You really think so? Yeah, it totally beats our idea of a multi-Iron Spider Captain Canada verse. Great, so in this world, like 80% of people have superpowers. Nope. What? Can't say superpowers. Why not? Because I said so. Alright then, quirks. They can have quirks. Oh, I see, because they're like quirky. Yeah, so the job of superheroes, like officially, nope, can't do superhero either. Alright then, what if we just said hero? That works. Alright, so the job of heroes, an officially recognized title, and they're paid by the government when they apprehend villains. Wow, it sounds like you've actually given this quite a bit of thought and originality. So in this world, instead of Superman, we've got this guy All Might. There's the ripoff. So what are these guys' powers? Well, his power is all for one, and it's like the culmination of power. Oh, what's that mean? It means that he can smash. Like Hulk smash? Like Tennessee smash. What? New York smash. Say what again? United States of smash. So you just put something vaguely American behind the word smash? Yep, I like it. I can't wait to see what this guy All Might does. Oh, no. The main character is this guy called Deku. What? Yeah, so he's this guy who dreams of being a hero, but he can't because he doesn't have any powers. Now those two things aren't like mutually exclusive, right? What? Iron Man, Falcon, Winter Soldier, Ant-Man, none of them have powers. Okay, well in this world you need powers to be a superhero. Okay, so I guess technology just isn't able to overcome the difference, eh? Oh no, it definitely is. What? Yeah, most heroes have some sort of technical support gear that helps them out. Lack of powers is really not seeming like much of a problem. Okay, sir, I tell you what. Just shut up. What? None of this is gonna work if you start bringing logic into this, so respectfully, shut your face. Okay, relax, we're good here. Yeah, we're good. we're good. So Deku gets bullied by his childhood friend Bakugo, who's got like explosive powers. Oh, so this guy's like the ultimate villain, right? What? What do you mean? He's got all the hallmarks of a villain. No, he also wants to be a hero. Being a bully and using your abilities to gain leverage and power over others is definitely not what a hero would do. Well, I thought instead of doing a classic thing, we show that all kinds of people can be heroes and then they grow and change over time. Are you serious? Yeah, I'm serious. So how long is it gonna take Bakugo to realize his mistakes? About 6 seasons. Oh gosh. Yeah, then one day Deku's gonna meet All Might, who reveals that he can pass his powers on to Deku. But why would he ever do that? Because he's been looking for a successor and he was born quirkless just like Deku. I see. And so then Deku's gonna have a giant training montage to prepare for the UA entrance exams. Oh, what's UA? Well, sir, it's the best hero course high school in the world where All Might went to school and is now a teacher. Well, does he get the powers? Yeah, he's just gotta eat a hair. What? And then he goes to the entrance exam and punches a giant robot. Sounds about right, honestly. But his powers aren't really developed yet, so he's just gonna break his bones every time he uses his powers. Oh wow, that does not sound like very long term at all. We'll give it a few seasons. Of course you'd say that. And so both Deku and Bakugo get accepted into the UA hero course and end up in the same class. Oh, what are the chances that would happen? Indeed, what a strange twist of fate that was. So who else is in this class? Well, it's a large cast, but some of the highlights include Todoroki, who's got fire and ice powers. Oh, the Iceman cometh and burn. Okay, and also Uraka, who's got gravity powers. Houston, we have a problem. Sure, and there's also Tsu, who's just a frog. I bet she knows how to cross a road. Moving on, there's also Tenya, who's just the Flash. Well, how many more are there? About 20 more. What? Oh, don't worry, most of them aren't actually important. Okay, good. I was worried there for a sec. So the teacher is going to be named Aizawa, hero named Eraserhead. So what can he do? If he looks at someone, he can cancel their powers. That is crazy overpowered. It stops if he breaks line of sight, though. You know, why is that so smart? And so in their first day of training with All Might, Deku and Uraka are going to be teamed up and they're going to go against Bakugo and Tenya. Oh, an actual fight between Deku and Bakugo. How's that going to go? Deku's going to beat Bakugo easily and spectacularly. Spectacularly indeed. And then one day the class is going to go to a training ground and they're going to get attacked by the League of Villains. Oh, who are these guys? Well, so there's the leader, Shigaraki Tomura, who's just like the bad guy of the show, and he's got the power to make anything he touches just decay. Oh wow, now that guy sounds like a villain. And they got this bioengineered human called a gnome. And what can he do? He's supposed to kill All Might, right? I see, and does he do that? Well, he almost kills Eraserhead, but what about All Might? It's gonna be a great fight. What about All Might? All Might's gonna defeat it easily. And there it is. But now that he's given Deku his power, his own power is waning, so it's reducing the amount of time he can spend as a hero. Well, I gotta say, that sounds like an amazing first season. You know what? I'm glad. I gotta ask, though, for like no reason at all, do you think we could make a game out of this? Why? Yeah, no reason. Oh, you got a new anime for me? Yes, sir, I do. And let me tell you, I was at a pub and for some reason super out of it when I wrote this, so I think it's pretty good. Is that how that works? Apparently so. Alright then, what have you got for me? Well, it's like a magic high school anime. Magic, huh? It's like elemental magic, explosions, spirit magic even? No, this is like a new kind of magic. New how? Well, the show's set like 100 years in the future where magic is like a real thing. How's that any different from any other magic? Well, you see, the magicians of the era don't really cast spells so much as they program the spells into their smartphones. Do you understand the concept of what magic is? Well, you know, sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. Oh, that's good. You should write that down before someone steals it. Yeah, good idea. That doesn't mean I agree with your concept, though. Well, what if I told you that some of the people use magic guns instead of magic phones? Do they shoot each other with them? Not sure what else you would do with a gun. Well, in that case, I'm in. Let's do this. Alright then, so the main characters are Tatsuya, Miyuki, Shiba. Oh, are these siblings? Brother and sister, yeah, so they're gonna enroll in the famous Magic High School. Oh, is this the famous Magic High School that the show's definitely named after? That's it, the very one. Alright, so what's this high school life like? It's very discriminatory. So what? Yeah, so there are like two types of magicians they call blooms and weeds. I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that you can't say that. Well, pretty much the students there are diced into fields of useful and useless based upon the amount of time it takes them to cast spells. Oh wow, that is discriminatory. And so even though Tatsuya got the highest score on the entrance exam, he's just in the useless category. No, that doesn't seem right. And so Miyuki's gonna get on the student council and she demands that her brother get put on there as well. Oh no, wait, that's gonna work, right? Oh no, it totally is gonna work. Whoa, how's it even possible for a first year to have that degree of influence over the student body? Oh, well, you see, the student council president is like just the greatest. Oh, and how exactly is she the greatest? Oh, well, you see, she's she's rich? Oh, she sounds like the greatest. First, though, Tatsuya's gonna duel the vice president. Oh, well, surely the vice president is gonna win, right? Tatsuya's gonna win so fast it's not even funny. Oh, so he's a classic overpowered anime protagonist. Yeah, a little, yeah. Yeah, fine, I'll allow it. So Tatsuya's gonna join the disciplinary committee and he's gonna clean up all the riffraff around the school. And so is he gonna go around spending all his time cleaning up the riffraff? We'll get like one scene of him doing that and we're never gonna mention it again. Seems about right, actually. And so then we got the annual 9 schools competition. What does that mean? It means we're gonna have a tournament arc. Oh yeah, I love those. So who's the main boss we're pitting the main characters against? This guy called Masaki. Oh, the name drips with evil. Oh, funny you should mention that. Why? Because this guy's special skill is that he can make people explode from the insides. Oh my, wow. And so the 9 schools competition is gonna kick off, and it's gonna have waterboarding, pillar collapsing, Hunger Games, and of course, a lot of industrial sabotage. Oh, a lot of sabotage, you say? Want to tell me more about that? Not really, no. Oh, well, what about these games and, who's playing in them? All you need to know is that Miyuki's gonna win everything she plays in. Alright, I guess that technically does answer my question somewhat. And Tatsuya's gonna face Misaki. The 2 main guys fighting off against each other is gonna be full of just nail-biting action. Yeah, totally, but also just, no, not at all. What? So Misaki can't use his explode person skill, and Tatsuya can use his grand demolition skill. What does that mean? It means he can tear people down to their molecules. And how come that's allowed? Because you can put them back together afterwards, and also they don't know about it. Let me guess, there's some sort of governmental organization that helps Tatsuya hide his secret abilities from everyone else. No, that is so much better than what I had. So anyway, does that mean that Tatsuya's school is gonna win? Oh yeah, totally. Yes. And then there's this giant dance party afterwards. Why though? Because you know what they say, action is fun, but dancing moves the plot forward. Okay, literally no one has ever said that. Well, I just did, and in this case, it's true. How so? Well, Tatsuya and Miyuki are gonna dance, and we're gonna give some hints that they totally like each other. Wait, hold your horses. What up? Aren't they, siblings? Wait, they are? Oh yeah, they totally are. I think this is what happens when you write drunk. Well, I think we'll keep it. What? It's gonna take too much time to reprint all 5 pieces of this paper. This is not the kind of thing that we can just step side if we want to air this on TV. But what if we just kind of allude to it? Okay, I guess as long as you promise that nothing serious will actually happen between them ever, I will absolutely not promise that. Sounds good to me. What's gonna happen next? Oh, a thesis competition. What? Yeah, the second part of the 9 schools competition is a thesis competition. So what does that entail? It means they're gonna make a shiny orb and worry about espionage a lot. Oh, or is it fun thing to worry about? I mean, just last week I caught Ted in accounting texting in the break room, so I put him in the brig on charges of selling secrets. I think the most unbelievable part of that is that you have a brig. And so how does the thesis competition go? Well, it's going pretty good. Looks like Tatsuya's school's gonna win. Nice, very nice, nice some more. And then terrorists are gonna show up and destroy the whole of Yokohama, which is where the thesis competition is taking place. What the? How do we go from a high school thesis competition to a literal terrorist attack? Because we did. Okay, that works. And so the high schoolers are gonna go fight the terrorists. How are a bunch of high schoolers gonna fight the terrorists? Well, Misaki's gonna go pow, and yeah, people are dead. Okay, seems right. And Tatsuya's gonna suit up. What kind of suit? The kind of suit you can fly in. Oh, that is the greatest kind of suit, and I'm including this suit. And then he's gonna go pow, and everyone's gonna die. Just like that? Yeah, it's actually quite a spectacle. And we're gonna get some nice narration that tells us this is the moment that magic surpassed guns. And tell me, how long has magic existed in this timeline? Around 100 years? It's freaking magic. How did it take 100 years to surpass a gap? Because remember, this magic is not really magic. Oh, right, because you're doing the stupid technical magic thing. Hey! So, is there anything else in this season? Looks like I have something where Tatsuya and Miyuki almost kiss. Okay, we're gonna change that to a hug straight away. Got it. Goes for a hug, ends in a kiss. No, not what I meant. And then after that, we're done. Okay, good. So what'd you think? Honestly, little uncomfortable. But yeah, it just seems like a hyperfixation on magic that's not really magical in any way. That's a good thing though, right? But let's just say you're probably not getting a second season. For like 2 years, right? Alright, I'll make it an absolute then. No more seasons for you. But what if the people like it? They won't. What if they do though? Alright, you know what? If they like it, I'll give you 2 more seasons and I'll even throw a movie on top of that. Sold? Hey guys, it's Anime Pitch Meeting here from that thing that you were just watching like a second ago. Anyway, we've got like half of 100 pitch meetings here on this channel, so if you want to go watch another one, I think it should be right over here, abouts. Also, if you want to leave a like, subscribe, comment a 1,000-page essay about some minuscule fact I got wrong about Attack on Titan, that would be much appreciated. And anyway, I'll see you in the next one.